Hello my beautiful people. Today I'm going to be showing you this lovely recipe on how to make this delicious akara. It's a Nigerian cuisine and it's a snack for any day, anytime. It's always there. So for this recipe we don't need much. This is your scotch bonnet, your onion, your red bell pepper, your stock cube, crayfish, and of course your black-eyed beans washed and rinsed, a blender, sorry, your oil, groundnut oil, whatever works for you is fine, salt, and this. If you have this, you have an edge over this whole process. So what you're seeing me do here, I'm just really taking the beans. It's been washed, rinsed, cleaned, it's good to go. A lot of people soak these beans overnight. A lot of people still just wash and immediately blend and eat. Whatever works for you is fine. The reason why a lot of people soak it overnight is because these beans can make you bloated. Yeah, but if you soak it overnight, they say it reduces the chances of being bloated. I don't care if I have to be bloated for a day because of this lovely snack. I will be bloated for a day. Don't mind me. So in here, what you see me do, I'm just going in with the onion. I'm going in with the red bell pepper for a little bit of color, and I'm going in with my scotch bonnet. That's all you really need for this. That is all you'll be needing. And then after that, you have to go in with water, but very little quantity of water, because you do not want to have a runny batter at the end of this whole thing. When you're about to start frying, you won't get the consistency you truly need. You won't get it. So very little water. When it comes to blending with very little water, we all know how difficult that can be. So once you find out that you're finding it difficult, go in with a spoon or whatever you have to stir this really gently. By the time you cover it, you try and you blend again, you find out that it's a lot easier. But do not add water, please. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time if you do that, please. So if you also need you to shake your blender from time to time, just so that it's also easy for you to blend, you can do that as well. Whatever you do, just do whatever helps you to not add more water to the batter. That's all that matters. So whatever trick you have to use it. So here we are done blending. We're just going to transfer this into a bowl so that we can start putting our ingredients and all. But you can see that bowl I used earlier on was really small, so I had to switch bowls. So right now I'm just going in with my onion. It's time to start flavoring this thing up. I'm going in with the crayfish. Yum. I'm going in with my stock cube. A lot of people don't like adding stock cube in this. A lot of people also add stock cube. Whatever works for you. This batter is just on your own, like whatever you prefer is what works. And please guys, do not go in with your salt now. Please, you need to go in with your salt towards the end, because you still need that salt to make it a little bit crunchy. Yeah, so we're just going to be going in now with our whisk to whisk that all up. You want to whisk it up, and by the time we are done whisking, what we're supposed to be expecting, we're supposed to expect a batter that is 2 times, it's supposed to double up in size. It's supposed to be light and fluffy, airy, and it's supposed to just look really inviting. This process took me about 10 to 15 minutes. A lot of people do it about 10 to 12 or 8 to 10 minutes, whatever works for you. But I like my batter really fluffy, really light, and really airy, so that once I start frying, it doesn't just drown in the oil, because if your batter is not fluffy enough, once you start frying, definitely, I tell you, it's going to drown in the oil, which you don't want. You don't want that at all. So you need to take your time, you need to be patient with this process, and you just need to whisk the hell out of these beans. You need to really do that. Take your time and whisk. So here we can see it's already starting to change color. It's already looking lighter in color. It's already looking fluffy, looking airy. You can see it's already twice the size of what we started with, which is what we're looking for, which is what we're going for. So now our batter is nice, lovely, fluffy, fresh. This batter is just everything, guys. This is exactly what you want to end up with before you start frying. So here what you can see is a very hot pan. I'm just pouring oil into it. You want your oil to be at least 3 inches deep so it can fry those beautiful akara gently and lovely. And you want to keep your heat on medium high. You don't want it too high, please, otherwise you're going to end up with an akara that is burnt on the outside and really undercooked on the inside. So you want the temperature of the oil to just be right, and the moment you start frying, you can't reduce the temperature, otherwise it's going to end up spoiling your akara. So patience and follow the method step by step. That's all this akara needs. So now what you're seeing in a bowl, I'm just putting some of the batter in another bowl. This is when you add in your salt. I did it like this because if I put the salt in the full batter, the big bowl of this whole stuff is just going to end up deflating the akara, the batter, before I even get halfway with frying it, which I didn't want, because it took me a lot of time to do what, to put air into this, so I didn't want to mess it up. So now you can see me, I'm just taking the batter gently, putting it in the oil, and you can see it's not drowning, it's just staying afloat. And yeah, you can see this batter was well taken care of. Don't mind me, guys, I'm just having fun. I had so much fun eating it. I just want you guys to have an idea of how much I enjoyed it. So now I'm just putting in the batter into the hot oil, and then we're going to give that about, I'll say, I won't give you an exact time, because you have to be turning this batter from side to side. You need to stand by this akara. This is when you need to stand by it. So you need to be turning from side to side. Do not let it get burnt. Do not increase the heat once you've started frying, and make sure you stand by it. Keep turning it from side to side so that you don't have one side over burnt and the other side undercooked or whatever. You need it to be right, you really do. And you can see the batter is not soaking in, the oil is not drowning, it's just nice and standing on top of the oil and doing its thing. And you can see I've been with this since I put it in the oil. I haven't left. I've been turning from side to side. You can see when it's starting to really look so nice. You need to stir this stuff. I'm telling you, it's a job. So I'm just right here. I just needed you guys to hear how this thing was sizzling. Oh my goodness, it was sizzling away. My house was the aroma everywhere, my kitchen. Oh my goodness, this stuff, I really enjoyed eating it, I'm telling you. So now you're going to just let it fry, and we're almost done. This one is looking good and is ready to go. Take it out, put in the next batch, repeat the same process, and you end up with a lovely akara. You can see how it's looking here. So guys, hope you enjoyed it. Bye.